In their upkeep, Orms chant them. They're not going to take... They technically shouldn't be able to take another turn here. Technically speaking, they shouldn't take another turn here. If we play this correctly, they should not be taking another turn for the rest of the game. So put Orim's Chant back on top. And they concede. Hello everyone, it's your favorite Time Walker. I'm the Control Guy and I'm back with another video for you guys. Sorry about the little break. I had a very busy week. But yeah, I'm back. And yeah, let's just jump right in. I've not really got much to say apart from thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are amazing. We're pushing the subscribers really hard right now, and yeah, I enjoy doing this, so I'll be here for a while. And if you want more videos, just stick around because I'll always be back. Anyway, let's jump right into this video. I'm really excited to show you this deck today. Alright, so today, as promised last video, I want to show you guys a really cool Orim's Chant deck I made. So Orim's Chant is the name of the game today. So Orim's Chant is a card that says, target player can't cast spells this turn. If it was kicked, creatures can't attack this turn, and costs 1 white and kicker 1 white. So 2 mana to completely stop an opponent from taking their turn, basically. They can make a land drop and they can activate abilities, but they can't cast spells and they can't attack you. So what's the idea behind this deck? So this deck, basically, we want to Orim's Chant them as many times in the late game, as many times in a row as possible. So like say like we want to Orim's Chant them like 8 times in a row. Like realistically that's not gonna happen because they'll die before that, but like that's the idea here. So we have Orim's Chant, we have Tamiyo, who when she flips can get it back from the graveyard, and we have Mystic Sanctuaries to put it back on top of our library. So the idea here is Orim's Chant them as many times as possible in a row to gain advantage from that. So how do we actually gain advantage from that? So Tamiyo is the big engine of this deck. We really want to flip a Tamiyo. Doesn't have to be very early in the game, but we definitely want to have a flip Tamiyo, because when you Orim's Chant someone like 3 times. So say you have a flip Tamiyo, you plus Tamiyo, right? Then you Orim's Chant them in their upkeep. They can't really do anything. They can't attack you. They can play a land. If they don't have, like, say, a Planeswalker or whatever on the battlefield, they can't do anything. Comes back to your turn. Tamiyo goes up to 6 loyalty. You Orms Chant them again because you, I don't know, had a second one in hand or something. And then you fetch them and essentially put your Orms Chant back on top. It goes back to them. It goes back to you. Tamiyo flips, goes to 8 loyalty. Goes back to them, it comes back to you. Then you draw half your deck, and then you'll definitely find more Orms Chants, and you definitely can just win the game if you draw half your deck, right? So the idea here is to stall them out until Tamiyo draws half your deck, and then you just win. Another thing you can do is you can play Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Orms Chant them. He goes up to 5. You play him, he goes up to 5. It untaps 2 lands, so you can Orms Chant them. It goes back to your turn. You put Orim's Chant on top, draw a card, it goes up to 6, Orim's Chant them. You repeat that a couple times, boom, Teferi ultimate, and they just can't win anymore. It doesn't work as smoothly with Jace because Jace has to plus a lot, but Jace is really good in the deck because obviously just at some point you'll be so far ahead that just manipulating the top of their library is just game winning, and the ability to brainstorm obviously on Jace is super powerful. And then the reason why this actually works and it's a hard lock basically is Teferi, because yeah, obviously they can still cast a spell in response to the Orim's Chant in their upkeep, but when you have Teferi, they can't, and they can't even counter it or whatever, so that's really cool. A play pattern you'll see against control decks is on your turn, you Orim's Chant. Now, here's the thing, if the control deck doesn't counter the Orim's Chant, they can't cast spells for the rest of the turn, so then you get to resolve a Teferi against the control deck, which is basically game winning, right? So they have to either counter this and then be out of mana to counter the Teferi, or not counter this, and boom, you have a Teferi, and they're never countering anything for the rest of the game. So yeah, sometimes just baiting out a counterspell from the control deck works with Orim's Chant. Obviously, Orim's Chant itself is card disadvantage, right? You're using a card to gain nothing, really, right? Because this doesn't affect the board, this doesn't draw you cards, it doesn't do anything. However, I feel like when you after you've altered Tamiyo, that doesn't matter anyway. And second of all, like even just Orim's Chanting them on 4 mana, so they can't take their turn, and then casting Brainsurge and drawing 2 cards, that already has made up for the fact that Orim's Chant didn't draw you a card. So, like, I feel like Orim's Chant is kind of slept on. I don't think it's a card you should put in every deck. You should definitely build around it if you want to play Orim's Chant. But I love the card. It's one of my favorite Magic cards. I love it's so fun. It's so not fun when you're playing against it, and it's so fun when you're playing it. So yeah, Orim's Chant for the win. Other than that, this is a very stock control deck. I have constructed the One Ring version of this, but I think it's actually more fun without the One Ring because obviously the One Ring has its pros, but I feel like I just needed space for all the brain surges and all the manipulation, and you really want to flip Tamiyo, so obviously the One Ring can do that too, but like, yeah, I didn't want to play the One Ring. Like, I wanted more fun win cons like Teferi and stuff like that, so that's why no One Ring in this build. But yeah, that's the thing in Timeless right now as a control deck. It's like you always have to gauge, do I want the One Ring or not? And more often than not, you do want the One Ring. In this deck specifically, I found that the non-One Ring version was winning me more games because we don't really have a lot of life game apart from Solitude beatdown. So the One Ring hurting you is actually a win condition for your opponent because think of it this way, if your Orim's chanting and basically taking extra turns every turn, the One Ring, the burden counters will start hurting you every turn, so eventually you could lose to your own One Ring. Obviously when you draw a bunch of cards you'll find a way to deal with your own One Ring, but again, I feel like it's more stable without the One Ring at the moment. I don't have the perfect build for this deck yet, but this is the deck I've been playing with a lot and I've really been enjoying it. So yeah, other than that, we have obviously some removal spells, Source of Plowshares, and Solitudes. We have the energy package with Wrathless Skies. You could add a Supreme Verdict to the deck as well, but I feel like we don't need that at the moment. We have Get Lost as a catch-all removal spell. You could run Static Prison here instead. I wouldn't fault you for that. I like Get Lost because it's instant speed. That's the only reason. And yeah, yeah, pretty cool deck so far. Really like it. Really enjoy it. And yeah, let's jump right into the games, shall we? All right, we go first, which is rare. You don't really go first a lot on Arena for some reason. And we have a Solitude Brainstorm hand with a Surveil land. This is keepable. We'll keep this. Start on a Surveil land. Brainsurge. We could keep this. We don't need it yet, and we have two more in the deck. I think I'll put it away because I don't know what we're facing. I want to find counter magic just in case because I don't know what we're playing against yet. So yeah, let's just put that in the bin. Bloodstained Mire from our opponent into Faithless Looting. So probably Reanimator. Oh, they're thinking. They are thinking. Yep. Okay. Sundering Titan. Okay, we're having fun over there. So they're Reanimator with a land destruction package. That's fun. So we have Solitude, so I'm not too worried about the Reanimate right now. Ooh, Tamiyo is nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna flip a Tamiyo here. I'm just gonna flip a Tamiyo because I have Solitude. If they reanimate, if they destroy our if they just reanimate Sundering Titan, that's pretty bad. Because they'll choose Plains and Island and destroy my lands. So that sucks. But I feel like they're gonna be greedy and reanimate Olivia. So yeah, let's just flip Tamiyo. Risky play. If they just play it right and reanimate like Sundering Titan, we're cooked. But I'm just gonna hope they don't. Because yeah, we gotta start working on this Tamiyo. Faithless Looting again. Okay. They're digging for the reanimate, I guess. Okay. Okay. They are having fun over there. They're reanimating some fun ones. Alright, let's see what this is. This has protection from spells and permanents that were cast this turn. That, my friends, is scary. I don't think we can actually beat that. Dark Ritual. Okay, what? Buried Alive? And you're gonna make some phoenixes? Nope. Reanimate Olivia. That's gonna bring back the phoenix as well, right? Okay. Do I get a begin combat step here? I forgot how Arena works. Does it give me a begin combat step? Because I don't think it does. So I think I have to exile Olivia now. I don't think... And I'm gonna exile Rakdos, guys, because I might need a second Solitude. I don't think it gives us a begin combat phase. Just to be sure. It should, but I don't think it does. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Because I don't wanna die just yet. Okay, it would have given me a begin. Oh right, because the Phoenix would have triggered. So yeah, I was safe, but I just wanted to make sure. So I can exile this Phoenix and have nothing in hand, and then next turn get back a Brainsurge. I don't know if I like that play. He's probably just gonna attack Tamiyo, right? I'm drawing 2 lands is the problem. I don't think I want to just get rid of this Phoenix. I think I need the Orim's Chant. So I'm gonna let Tamiyo get hit here. What's my play pattern looking like? I'm plan after plan. Oh, well that sucks. Main deck surgical. Okay. That's fine. You get my Solitude. That's okay. He shuffled my library for me. Importantly, I needed that. I didn't want to draw those 2 lands, so that's good for me. Sucks that they have main deck surgical. I really hate that Reanimator is running main deck surgicals now. It's not that good, but it actually ends up working out a lot. So good for them. They get Solitude on my hand. But now I'm allowed to take some turns, I hope. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm gonna take some turns now. So I plus Tamiyo. Hello? Plus Tamiyo. Put a stop on their upkeep. Play a tapped land. End of the turn. In their upkeep, I Orim's Chant them. They can't attack. Can't cast spells, can't attack. So they can make a land drop here. Now it depends on what we draw off the top of our library. Like, we get 1 more Orim's Chant, but we really have to draw something impactful here. Another Tamiyo. Another Tamiyo, huh? Plus Tamiyo to 6, let them have a turn. What if they find a reanimation spell? Or do I just buy Brainsurge and fire Brainsurge? Or do I buy Orim's Chant? Oh, this is such a hard decision. I think I plus Tamiyo to 6. Play this Tamiyo. A counterspell would have been much nicer. But yeah, we're gonna block their Phoenix with Tamiyo, I hope. Hope they don't find another reanimation spell because, again, an Emrakul that promised the world anew. Oh, they can't reanimate this. That's too much mana value. And Summoning Time puts them to 2, so okay, that's good for me. I hope they just cast Faithless Suiting here. Dark Ritual. You hate to see it. Demonic Tutor. You hate to see it. That's Buried Alive. That's going to be 4 Phoenixes attacking me this turn. That's really unfortunate. Oh no, Faithless Suiting. Okay. What? Why not Buried Alive? What? That's so confusing to me. Wait, that's not even good. Okay, you get 2 damage on Tamiyo. That's chill. Okay. Okay, so I can plus Tamiyo here. Play this, get it for Mystic Sanctuary. Put Orim's Chant on top. Attack with Tamiyo. Put a stop in their upkeep just so I don't forget that. Attack with Tamiyo, make a clue, draw a card. Orms shot them in their upkeep. Again, I just need a good draw off the top here. I just need a good draw off the top here. A land would be good enough. A fetch land is good enough here off the top. Yes! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, plus Tamiyo to 8. Play this. Fetch another Mystic Sanctuary. And here, this is what I was saying in the deck tech, right? You just Orim Chant them a couple times in a row. Sacrifice my Tamiyo here, that's A-okay. Put a stop in their upkeep so I don't forget to do that. If you don't put a stop in their upkeep, it will just pass to their main phase. When you're playing this deck, you need to either have full control on the whole time, or put stops, because without stops, you will lose your, you will usually lose your stuff. Tamiyo dies here, that's A-okay, I don't care. This Tamiyo was only meant to make a clue token. Draw a card. Orim Chant them in their upkeep. Now, the question here is, does this deck play Bowmasters? Because if this deck plays Bowmasters, I'm going to kill myself with my ultimate. But I think I don't have the privilege to play around that. Now I do. Now I do. Now they have the Bowmasters in response to the Teferi. And that's fine, that resolves. So I get to draw half my deck with spell protection. You are almost guaranteed to find another Orim's Chant when you do this, by the way. So you're fine. Now I have a counter spell. I have Jace. Let's just plus Teferi. This is the lock, by the way, so they don't get to take a turn here. In their upkeep, Orim's Chant them. They're not going to take... They technically shouldn't be able to take another turn here. Technically speaking, they shouldn't take another turn here. If we play this correctly, they should not be taking another turn for the rest of the game. So put Orim's Chant back on top.
But imagine how tired we are.
And they concede. Let's go. Let's go. I was able to show you guys in the first game. That's really cool. The games don't always play out like this, but really glad I was able to show you guys what this deck is trying to do in the first game. Right? You just find your Orim's Chant chain in the early game to get a Tamiyo ultimate, then you draw half your deck, and from there it's trivial. Like, I have another one in hand, so I put the Orim's Chant on top. I bounce something with Teferi. Like, this just goes on until I find a big Teferi, or, well, I have the Jace already. Don't forget, they did surgical my Solitudes, which are the main win condition here. Attacking with Solitudes is the main win con, so now I need an alternate win condition. The alternate win condition is a Teferi ultimate or a Jace ultimate, right? So next turn, I play Jace, I start plussing on them, and like, keeping the chain going. I start playing Teferis. I have all the removal I need, right? I mean, I didn't draw a single source of Plowshares, but that's okay. I have all the counter spells, I have removal spells. They're never going to attack me again. Like, their reanimations aren't resolving for the rest of the game. So yeah, that's the idea here. And yeah, this Dark Ritual definitely should have gotten Buried Alive. I know you're playing Buried Alive in your deck. So I don't know what they did with this Dark Ritual. If they just get Buried Alive and Buried Alive there, and attack me with 4 Phoenixes, this game looks a lot different. But thankfully they misplayed. So yeah, that's the deck. So on to the next game we go. Sorry about the short wait, I had something to do. This hand has a lot of card selection, and we go first, so I'm going to keep it. This hand obviously doesn't interact at all, but it does have a lot of card selection, so we will have a lot of options of what to do. Let's see what we're playing against though. Goblins. Okay, that's cringe. Alright. Orim's Chant is good against decks that want to attack you, so we'll take that. Let's fetch up Misty Meticulous Archive. Put Brainsurge away. Let's Brainstorm. Okay, this is a good card against them. Let's put... Oh, Tune the Narrative is also really good against them, actually, I just realized. Yeah, Tune is really good. Let's put away the Lórien. And let's put away the Brainstorm. We can tune a narrative in the end step and then blow up all the goblins. And then we can Mystic Sanctuary back our Wrath of the Skies, tune a narrative into it, and blow up all the goblins again. That should be good. that should, like, 6 for 2 them in theory if they have a good goblin hand. Snoop, that's fine. I'm gonna blow all these up. So yeah, we pop the Wrath here, for sure. We definitely do. Like, it's not even close. Sure. Our life total does matter. So do I fetch a basic? We do need double white anyway. But I think I do... You need a lot of blue for your counter spells. So I think I'll fetch a basic. I'm thinking if I want to fetch basic planes here. Life total will matter. No, but I need Mystic Sanctuary to be on, so let's fetch this. And we can pay an extra energy into this. Okay, next turn we get to Mystic Sanctuary. Draw into it, Wrath of the Skies again, and Wrath of the Skies again. Let's hope they only deploy one goblin this turn. That would be sick if they only deploy one goblin. Arena of Glory. Okay, that's one. Okay, they did deploy 2 goblins. Another Mystic Sanctuary. Okay. Whenever a other goblin dies, exile top card, you may cast that card on the end of your next turn. This card is broken. This card is just broken. So, okay, let's see. I'm thinking if I want to deploy Teferi to get instant speed Wrath of the Skies. To really blow them out. We really want to exile this. We don't want to just kill it, because this draws them cards. So, I think the play here is I want to either Brainsurge or Teferi. Oh, this is so hard, man! Okay, let's just Teferi. Let's just Teferi, whatever. Because if I found a source of Plowshares, right, that would have been optimal. So I didn't find swords anyway, so whatever. Teferi dies, that's fine. That's what he's here for. Let's set them back one turn, that's the idea. But like I need exile removal. Because I really want to exile this. I don't want to wrath this. Because if you wrath this when they have a lot of goblins, they just draw 7 cards. Like, I hate this card so much, but it's okay. Maybe I Brainsurge instead or move some cards around. But my hand, the only dead card in my hand is another Brainsurge. I guess now I get to Wrath of the Skies again, so that's cool. Oh, Krenko. Okay. Cool. That's fine by me. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So you're telling me I get to blow up Krenko here? And they don't even have this on the battlefield? Okay. Mystic Sanctuary. Get back Wrath of the Skies. Tune the narrative into it. Ooh, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Hello. Not this turn. So we can... The reason I didn't play my land first is because I want to kill everything, but I also want to put Wrath back on top. I want to put Wrath back on top. Maybe this baits them into not playing into it. If they don't play into the Wrath of the Skies here, I'm very happy. They will. They still play into Wrath of the Skies every time, but I don't want them to. Wrath of the Sky is obviously very good against goblins because they make a lot of tokens and they have a lot of cheap goblins. So we're not too worried there. You can say all you want about aggro players, but he actually has to think a lot here. He has to think of what he wants to play into my Wrath of the Skies. I'll give him I'll give him that credit that he actually has to think a lot here. So I'm gonna just play Teferi here because they only put one threat onto the battlefield, so I get to play Teferi. Draw a card. Solitude would be great here. Okay, land is okay as well, I suppose. I'm just gonna play it tapped. There's no point hurting myself. I have a Get Lost available. They're gonna haste another goblin in, which is a little bit scary. Why does that have flash? Okay. Cool. If I get to keep Teferi and wipe the board, I don't think I can lose. We have to see how they play this. But in theory, if I get to keep Teferi and wipe the board, I don't think there's a way we lose this. What is that? When it or another goblin you control dies, does 1 damage to any target. Okay, so this is Teferi dies here if they play it right. Oh, but they go full face. No, they're thinking. Yep, send that to Teferi. So, 1 Teferi, 3 at me. So when this dies, they can kill Teferi this turn. No, they can't if I kill this. Yeah, they can, because this gets to deal 1 damage. Wow, okay. That's actually really interesting. I'm gonna kill this, and then let's see how the turn shakes out. There's a lot of math to be done here. This deals 1 damage. They get to exile the top card. They can sacrifice this after it hits me. There's a lot of interesting things. They dealt the damage to me, so Teferi is living. I'm at 5, though. They can sacrifice this to deal damage to me if they want to. Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. So I live. Teferi lives. We're all low. And they can map token onto the scamp. Okay, that makes sense. Please be a land. Yeah, nice. That's good. They can play that though and map token again, which is a little bit annoying. So they have to hit another land. That's not a land. Skirt Prospector. Do they keep that on top? I need to find exile removal. If I find exile removal, I'm very happy. But I do get to Brainsurge to find it, and I have Teferi as well. So you Teferi first. Brainstorm. Then you Brainsurge. There we go. There we go. Okay. Put this back. And then Tamiyo is going to be great against them. Okay. So now we get to play a land. This deals 2 to me. Does this have dies text? No, it just has enters text, right? So we exile this so they don't get to draw any cards off of these things dying. And then we Wrath the Skies for 1. Okay. Now they have a Skirk Prospector. I think they've lost. They've lost. They shouldn't have kept this on top. They don't even get haste, by the way. So yeah, they've lost here. Skirk Prospector, that's fine. It's over. Well, I'm at 3, so technically it's never over. It's not over till you're dead. But I'm gonna flip Tamiyo here, so... Should have Teferi'd first, I know, but... Oh, Solitude, okay, there we go. Now it's over. Let's keep the... No, we don't need it, because we can't cast it instant speed anyway. It's never over, because technically speaking, I'm at 3 life. But, yeah. Plus Tamiyo, so they do less damage to me. I suppose we can plus Teferi. Yeah. I'm a little bit scared, because if they do run Lightning Bolt, we're in a bad spot. We're gonna have to Brainsurge for a counterspell if they run Lightning Bolt. Let's just hope they don't run Lightning Bolt. Let's just hope they don't run Lightning Bolt. They do something. They're thinking. Oh, that's a land. Okay, we won. Okay, they can't win anymore. End step, we Solitude. Now Lightning Bolt isn't an out anymore, and they've lost. We have 2 Planeswalkers ticking up. I'll just target this, because why not? Yeah, they can gain life. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've won. They're not coming back from this. It's GG. I don't know why. Oh, I'm redo the mana drain now too, so we're done. It's over. GG. Yeah, obviously you didn't even get to see Orim's Chant this game at all, but we're a control deck. They're never going to come back from this. They have Cavern of Souls, so they can technically still haste something in. So it's not over. In theory, they still have outs, but like, what's an uncountable Cannabis Scamp going to do? It doesn't even deal damage to me because of Tamiyo. And we just drew another Solitude, so we're fine. Oh, there's the Orim's Chant. Okay, they're dead. Okay, they're dead. In their upkeep, I'm gonna chant them. They're gonna start dying to they're gonna die to these Solitudes before they cast another spell this game. Orim's Chant. They can play lands. I get to Brainsurge here because it's card advantage. Put any 2 cards back, it doesn't matter. I'm actually gonna save Tamiyo Ultimate for Teferi Ultimate. Upkeep.
I don't feel so good.
Orbs Chant.
You're alright. I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
Let's see if they let me play this out.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sir, please.
Click fast before they concede.
I don't want to go.
Click fast, click fast, click fast. Come on. Yes. Good game. Alright. Hey, we were able to do it. Obviously Orim's Chant came in the late game, but that's where it belongs, right? And as you can see, that's the win condition of this deck. You Orim's Chant with Planeswalkers, and you get to take all the turns, and when you take the ultimate, you win the game. There we, I don't know, it doesn't show how many triggers went on the stack, but we drew 12 cards, so that's 12 Teferi triggers. They have a little fewer than 12 lands in play, so all their lands are exiled. They can no longer cast spells anyway because of no lands, and we drew another Orim's Chant. And then we start plussing with Jace and bombing lands, so they can't find lands, and we just win. Before that happens, they just die to Solitude beats. So yeah, that's the Orim's Chant control deck in the late game. And yeah, so the thing about this deck is that it is just a control deck, but it has this Orim's Chant out, where many control decks were like, if only I had a little more time, right? This Orim's Chant card, it buys you time, and that's what it does. It lets you get to the late game without having to worry about them attacking or casting spells at you, right? So yeah, obviously, some very important turns that game, whereas they attacked me instead of attacking Teferi. I think if they attack all at Teferi, and I can't make them, I don't get to keep my Teferi after the board wipe, I think that's what locked the game up. Obviously, they would still have been in a bad position, but I feel like the fact that I had Teferi after the board wipe is what really killed them. So yeah, there's that. Alright, opponent goes first this time. We're playing against a Lurrus strategy. Against Lurrus strategies, Wrath of the Skies is usually decent against the Boros version of Lurrus. And against Dimir Lurrus, Orim's Chant is very good. And Tamiyo is very good. So let's keep this hand. We do have a Solitude. We'll probably pitch an Orim's Chant. Looks to me like they're on a red version of Lurrus. either Mardu or Boros. Mardu is a little bit more dangerous for us because we are a deck that wants to flip Tamiyo and they play Bowmasters. So yeah, just be careful there. But against this version, Wrath of the Skies is going to be very good. My turn. So I think I'm gonna play this. Oh, Tune. Okay, that is nice. That is nice. So we get to have a really big Wrath of the Skies. I think I'm gonna exile Ragavan here. Pitching an Orim's Chant. Yep. Can't let them have that Tune the Narrative. Now, here's what I can do. I can play an island, then I can Tune the Narrative and Orim's Chant them. I could do that, right? Or I could play this tapped and just Tune the Narrative. Thinking here. Or I could play Tamiyo, which blocks Ragavan or dies. I don't really want Tamiyo to die. Like, I really don't. I think I'm going to play this tap, let them attack me with Ragavan or whatever, tune the narrative into Wrath of the Skies, Tamiyo. I think that's my play. Ocelot Pride is fine. That's nice, actually, for me. I like that. I hope they play another creature and then pump the Guide of Souls. Maybe an Ajani right now. That would be really cool. Like, an Ajani would be so nice right now if they play Ajani. That just gives me so much value. They are the black version. Oh, okay, there we go. Ajani. Yeah, sure, you get all your energy, you get all your cats. That's nice. They probably even get the City's Blessing. No, they don't. They don't get the City's Blessing. So they attack me, they pump the Guide of Souls. I'm still at 19, I'm fine. This isn't a problem. Yeah, sure. Attack me, boom. And now we just 15 million for one of them. Let's tune the narrative in the end before this trigger, because why not? We draw another Solitude, which is also really good. So they have 2 energy. And we get to flip Tamiyo after. Alright, let's see here. Let's Wrath of the Skies for 3. I don't want to invest. I don't want to put this Tamiyo in and have it die. Sorry about that. My recording froze. Anyway, I'm casting this Wrath of the Skies. I'm gonna bank an energy. I don't want to play Tamiyo after. I could have played Tamiyo after, but that opens her up to a removal spell on their turn. I want them to try and rebuild their board and then flip a Tamiyo into that, if that makes sense. So they buy Lurrus here. That's it. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. I could try to YOLO flip a Tamiyo and have Tamiyo die. Or I could Orim's Chant them now. But I think it has more upside if I Tamiyo. Let's pass phases. Oh, they have something. Okay. Ooh! Guys, this is why you pass phases. We baited them. So Tamiyo lives here. They're in the dumpster now. Okay, we don't draw land. We're land screwed, but that doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. So that fizzles. We baited them. We baited them. Upkeep, Orim's Chant. If they have another removal spell, so be it. If they have another Galvanic Discharge, they had that anyway. Yeah, they had another one. That's fine though. We made them discard 2 cards. Now we're gonna just have a Tamiyo. We're gonna have an unflipped Tamiyo, and they don't have a removal spell. So they don't get to cast their Lurrus here. That's fine. We're a little bit screwed here. We're drawing some bad cards, but that's okay. Play another Tamiyo. Pass a turn. We're gonna draw Get Lost for their Lurrus. Guide of Souls into Lurrus. That's good. Guide of Souls into Lurrus into... Oh! They should have cast Lurrus with black mana. They could have got their Ocelot Pride back. That would have been really good. Now they only get a Ragavan. Oh, they don't even get a Ragavan. Oh, they just messed up. They just auto-tappered themselves. That's unlucky. Yeah, because now they're top decking. I'm not gonna... I could high roll. Actually, I will high roll. Let's attack with Tamiyo. Because worst case, I get to go... Yeah, I'm going to draw a card. If it's a land, that's really good. It technically is a land. I'll take that. We do still have to pitch Solitude, though, to get rid of Lurrus. They mistapped there. They auto-tapped it themselves. They could have had a Guide of Souls here, and another cat, and more energy. Let's play this. Orim's Chant is good. Obviously, to draw another Guide of Souls. They're gonna attack. That's fine. We're gonna Orim's Chant while drawing an extra card. Both stopping the upkeep so I don't forget. Do I Orim's Chant just to flip? Nah. Let's draw a card. Brainsurge. That flips Tamiyo next turn. Orim's Chant them. They can't cast spells or attack, so my life total stays the same. Upkeep. What are they gonna do? Kill Tamiyo? That's fine if they want to. Oh, we drew the land too. Cool. That's cool. So let me attack with Tamiyo here. Are they gonna kill Tamiyo in response? Are we gonna get them again? Oh baby, we're gonna get them again. We're gonna get them again, dude. And I have the Orim's Chant. We played a land this turn, so let's just put these back. Actually, let's put the Tamiyo back, I guess. We're gonna get them again. This guy he's so trigger happy with his removal spells. Alright, that fizzles. Plus stopping the upkeep. Orim's Chant them. Now we untap into mana drain, so they can't even do it in our upkeep. They draw a land. It's over here. We're gonna work towards Tamiyo Ultimate here. Okay. Play a land plus Tamiyo. Play Wrathless Guys for 1. Actually, undo. Cancel. Undo. Let's be super optimal and use our island. It doesn't matter, but that's just optimal. Wrathless Guys for 1. We can be even more optimal. We can be even more optimal, actually. I just realized. Put Orim's Chant on top. Wrathless Guys for 2. That's optimal. Pay 1. Even if they draw a spell here, that's fine. Ocelot Pride. We could have just destroyed that, but let's counter it, because why not? Go up to 8. Upkeep. Stop. Oops, to let them draw a card. That was almost a misplay. Shouldn't have let them draw that. If they drew a removal spell, that would have been bad. I clicked a little too fast. Yeah, they had a land, so it didn't matter, but in the end, if they drew a Galvanic Discharge there, they would have been able to stop me from ulting, which would have only delayed the game, but now we actually get to win. So I wonder why Black's in their deck, though. They've not shown me any reason to be Black yet. Alright, my turn. Mana Drain is good. Draw half our library. Play Mystic Sanctuary. Put Orim's Chant on top. Play Teferi. Draw Orim's Chant. Upkeep stop. Untap 2 lands. Upkeep, Orim's Chant. And that's all the Magic we're playing. Like, this guy isn't gonna play Magic today. This guy's not playing more. Like, it's over. It's over. You lost. This deck is so fun, man. I like playing Solitaire. So is this where they just time out? They literally can't do anything. Like, they're literally, like, they're staring at a spell in their hand and they can't cast it because of Orim's Chant. So yeah, while he's thinking, let's plan out our next couple turns. We plus Tamiyo up to 3. We play a Teferi. We play Mystic Sanctuary, put Orim's Chant on top, draw it with to this Teferi. This Teferi makes it so that they can't even cast removal spells in their upkeep anymore, so it's over. Then we have counter spells available. We plus Tamiyo again, Orim's Chant again. Then we can start minusing Tamiyo for Orim's Chants. And then this Teferi ultimates, and then they just lose. So yeah. That's how you win with Orim's Chant. Opponent is not very happy about this. I will probably speed up the footage until they finally concede.
But yeah, I mean, while we're here waiting, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll try to keep you guys more posted on like updates and stuff in the community, YouTube community section, whatever it's called. But yeah, Jumpstart Foundation actually brought some interesting cards to Arena. It brought the Artifact Lands and Brainstorm Spy. I didn't even know Brainstorm Spy was in that package, but yeah, it's not Arena, so Neutral Spells now have a new win condition, which is very interesting. The opponent here has one more timer, so I'm just gonna keep yapping. Yeah. I don't know, they're just thinking about their life choices, thinking about how bad it feels to play against someone who has, what, 18 cards in hand, and they have one, and they can't pass it because of Orim's Chant. Yeah, Orim's Chant is a fun magic card. If you guys enjoy playing Solitaire, I would totally recommend. But yeah, they can't win here. I'm definitely lining up 3 more Orim's Chants, because I have the Mystic Sanctuary, and I have both Mystic Sanctuaries in my hand, so that's, what, 2 more Chants?
And then Tamiyo can get one back, and they concede GG. Jesus. If you like having friends, maybe don't play this deck. And we are back for the post-game chat. Not a very long video today. I know only 3 games. Sorry, but I think I got to show you guys what this deck does. If you like playing Solitaire, this deck is for you. Again, this deck's game plan very simple. Flip a Tamiyo and then Orim's Chant them a couple times in a row to ult Tamiyo, draw half your deck, and just when they don't take another turn after that. So pretty cool stuff. You guys actually got to see it in every game we played today. I didn't expect that. That doesn't always go like that. Especially the second game was like goes to show it's still just a blue-white control deck. You can also just, you know, take over the game by wiping the board a couple times, countering key spells, and resolving a big planeswalker. You didn't get to see Jace this video, but yeah, yeah, the deck is super fun. I really enjoy it. I think it's like tier 1. Like low tier 1, not tier 0, not like broken or anything. I don't think there is a control deck in tier 0 right now. Maybe Jeskai controls might be pushing tier 0, but yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. You guys didn't get to see show and tell. In the show and tell matchup, what you can do is you can Orim's Chant them in response to their show and tell, and then when the Omniscience comes into play, they can't cast any more spells. Obviously, if they have Born Upon a Wind, they can still win in your upkeep, so that sucks. But if you have a Get Lost, you can destroy the Omniscience in response. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Yeah, shorter video today, as I said. But yeah, I've been a little busy, but I should be making more videos for you guys coming soon. I don't know, like, I can't really say how long the gaps are going to be between videos, but yeah. Anyway, let's open a pack and end the video. Alright, we got a Foundations pack and a Modern Horizons pack. Ironically, they both have a Johnny on them, so let's open Foundations first. Alright, we get a rare... Genesis Wave? Reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of permanent cards with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield, then put all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into your graveyard. So this is like infinite mana. You can put your entire deck onto the battlefield. That's pretty cool in Commander. That's pretty nice. Okay. Then Rogue Passage, these are all like not timeless playable, but that's okay. Like it's not a timeless set, so that's fine. Let's open a timeless set pack. Alright, we got another rare, 2 rares actually. We get Shifting Woodlands, which is a really good land. That's really good. Really good card. Very powerful combo tool. And we get Branching Evolution. If one or more plus tokens counters will be put on a creature, you control, put twice how many counters on that creature instead. I've never seen this card. Even though I technically already own one, I've never seen this card. Anyway, that's about it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. I will be back. But yeah, I just wanted to get this Orim's Chant video out for you guys because I really like the card and the deck is really fun. But yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. And that's about it from me. I'm the Control Guy and I bid you all farewell. Peace.